Do you think playing violent video games will alter your direction in life? Will it make you violent and act in that way?
You fucking beauty.
Oh, we're recording? Alright. So this is bullshit, dude. Alright then. Hey, I got a new beer. Let's rate this shit. Oh, I already did. Hey, did I tell you I'm drunk?
Round one, fight.
All right.
I went too hard, too fast to broaden perspectives for people who are sober. I'm just joking. Oh, shit. Hey, for people who are sober, dude, fuck you, dude. You know what I'm saying?
And with that said, sit back, buckle up, let's go too hard, too fast.
Go too hard, fast.
Boom.
Boom.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome to Too Hard, Too Fast.
Too hard, too fast.
Too hard, too fast.
Too hard, too fast.
Welcome back. Too hard, too fast. We go off the rails, and George has to worry about it. So here we go.
The podcast of the century.
Make this shit go down the drain.
Tell me where this is from. You ready?
Yeah.
It has begun.
It has begun.
Mortal Kombat. I forgot how it went. That's a different song, dude. I don't know. What song is that? Nah.
I don't know. I don't know what kind of nastiness you listen to.
Oh, fucking. Oh, yeah. That
just sounds like every Mexican guy as I'm walking down the street going, "Hey, baby, ¿qué pasó?"
I'm just joking, bro.
I don't know. I don't know. All right, so you know what I want to talk about?
Is that offensive to do
I've
that?
been looking forward to this movie for a long time.
Is that offensive to do that?
You're offensive. Your fucking face right now is offensive. It's pissing me off.
Hey, can I make this on NFT or podcast and shit?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, but I'm gonna get 99%.
Okay.
All right. Anyways, Mortal Kombat. What?
Mortal Kombat. That's what we were talking about because you know what came out last Friday? Mortal Kombat. The new Mortal Kombat movie came out.
Get over here.
And that's what I want to talk about because it was part of my childhood. I don't know. I'm older than you, but I don't know if you were cool enough to play Mortal Kombat.
Dude,
only cool kids played.
Dude, you know, so when I was a kid, this is so stupid. I remember, like, I would take a hot shower, and then that steam would. I don't know if this was in the first movie or what. I just remember telling myself as I would open the thing, and there was steam. Sub-Zero. It was steam going on. But it's so stupid because Sub-Zero was in, cold, and I was in. It was just steam from hot water and shit, but whatever. Or Scorpion. It's so stupid.
Well, I would do stupid things like I would pretend to fight with my cousins or my brother and do the whole dun 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 dun.
Oh, yeah.
Mortal Kombat, toast your mud, whatever. And then literally, if you were like my parents or uncles and aunts, like if you're looking out into the yard watching us play. You'll see me chasing my cousins going, trying to be Scorpion spitting out fire.
Oh, shit, dude. I had to save my money to ask my parents, hey, can we buy the pay-per-view so I could run for 24 hours so I could watch part 2? Yeah, dude, I did that shit, dude. I saved my money.
Pay-per-view? What are you talking about pay-per-view?
It was on, was it pay-per-view? No. It was on something on cable where you had to pay like $24. To me, that was a lot of money back in the day.
Dang,
yeah, dude. Nah, some bullshit, dude. That was something with cable. Anyways, buckle up, sit back, relax. We're here to broaden perspectives and
we already did all that. We did that.
All right, my bad.
We're just talking. We're just talking.
I thought it was my turn. All right, then.
We're in the thick of it.
You never let me do that bullshit. All right then.
Dude, Mortal Kombat was such a it was a big thing in my childhood. But hold on, I want to say. So the movie came out, and I was worried that the movie was gonna suck and go in all kinds of. But I already watched it.
That's why I haven't watched it. I'm concerned about that, to be honest.
No
like Power Rangers, dude. I don't know if you were a Power Rangers guy. A new Power Rangers came out. I was disappointed. I was a Ninja Turtles guy. It was all right.
I don't remember
Mortal Kombat now, huh?
I don't remember the new Power Rangers.
Yeah, it was all right. Exactly.
The new Ninja Turtles wasn't that bad. It was okay. What? It was kind of the first one was kind of bad, but isn't there a second one that kind of
the Ninja Turtles?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a part 1, part 2. Yeah, I mean they were both. Okay.
The second one kind of redeemed themselves a little bit. I don't know.
They're okay.
I don't recall it. But yes, I was afraid that this movie will completely mess up. Will suck. I thought it was gonna suck, but because you know what, I think everybody thinks that the very first movie sucked, but I was a fan of it.
Of which one? Mortal Kombat? Like in the 90s or what?
Mortal Kombat, the very first one that came out.
The first one I thought was badass. I
thought it was badass, but I've heard so
many. Now, granted, they stole shit from other movies, but I didn't know this till later on as I watched other movies, but they stole shit from other movies.
How would they steal shit from other movies if it's
one
from the same game? It's from the video game.
I keep calling him Luke Cage, but his name's Johnny Cage, right? It's because Luke Cage is a Marvel character, right? Johnny Cage. Yeah, Johnny Cage, right? That guy where what's the forearm guy name? Goro. He punches him in the nuts. This was back in the 90s movie, right? Does that happen? Does that happen in this new movie? Or you can't reveal it?
No spoilers. No spoilers.
No spoilers.
People get crazy. I know you don't care, Worm, but I would be pissed off if I'm watching something and they do spoilers. So there are no spoilers. I'm not gonna tell you.
All right, then whatever. The guy was dead. The guy was dead the whole time. That's another 90s movie. I'm not gonna tell you. But the kid sees dead people. All right, whatever. Hey, very quick. Anyways, the guy punching him in the balls. Didn't that happen in Bloodsport? And Bloodsport came out before Mortal Kombat. So I remember I saw Bloodsport because it wasn't in college. Because remember we had some fraternity brothers hardcore into Bloodsport and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I didn't really watch that until that. And then so when I saw them, Mortal Kombat stole that from them. And then I saw some other movies. I'm like, Mortal Kombat stole that from them too, dude. So it's they stole that shit, dude. Now, granted, Mortal Kombat was popular as a video game. I remember that, dude. I remember going to my cousins and Nintendo, Super Nintendo. I think they had those Mortal Kombat games, those old school ones. You know what I mean? So, but they stole when they made the movie. They stole stuff from other martial arts movies and stuff. But I didn't know that.
Okay, so I know this. Dang it! I didn't want this to be true. Okay, so I know how we say it. Too hard, too fast. We don't check facts.
We don't check facts, but you check facts. You fact check.
This is Mortal Kombat, man. I love Mortal Kombat, and I wanted to say that the game came out before Bloodsport.
It didn't,
because I remember I played the game before watching Bloodsport.
Oh, of course, yeah, but the movie came out.
So no. Well, the movie Bloodsport came out before the game. But dude, I remember playing the game in la maquinitas, just smashing all the buttons at the same time.
Oh, that's an arcade.
Kids
don't know what an arcade thing is anyway.
But anyways.
Get chinga.
So you know how okay, I was just joking about the sweep. I do want to say something about the new movie. They kind of encompassed or they really respected the whole game theme, and they brought stuff from the game and
Which
stuff
game?
That from
modern Mortal Kombat game or
there's only one Mortal Kombat game to even talk about, Worm. Once you go beyond 3, you can fuck off. Mortal Kombat 3, that is it,
dude. Because I used to try to level up, or not level. I tried to get up there to win the main Mortal Kombat thing, dude. Back in the video game, dude.
What are you? Which one? You can be 1, and then you can beat 2, and then you can beat 3.
No,
I just bought Mortal Kombat 11, so I can't talk too much.
Dude, I'm at like Mortal Kombat 4. That's like the last one I played.
I did 3. I did 1, 2, 3.
Who's your favorite character?
Okay, hold on. Before we
no. Now, motherfucker.
I want to say from this movie, we're talking about Mortal Kombat, the new movie. I gotta say, like, it's really funny. Like the things that pissed you off about people, like the blocking and the leg sweep.
Like the shit you pissed me off with. Yeah.
They really took it to heart and put it in the movie, and they did funny things with it in the movie. Dude, you're just a hater because you haven't seen it. You get yourself an HBO Max subscription and stop being a hater.
I still have VCR, bro. I saw the first Mortal Kombat with VCR. I'm gonna watch the last Mortal Kombat movie with VCR, dude. The latest one. Is it in VCR or DVD at least?
All that stuff is nonsense right now.
All right then, whatever. I'm drunk, bro. Right.
Outstanding.
I'm telling you, like they did a really good job with the movie. But like I said, going back, I was a big fan of the first one. But a lot of people are not. The second one was crap. I would give you that.
Yeah, the second one was all right, dude. It was a little bit disappointing, dude.
It was.
I remember they tried bringing in Jax and stuff. You know what I mean?
Well, Jax is in this movie, and he's a badass.
Is he a badass, dude?
He's a badass. Black? You'll love that. Huh?
Is he black?
Yes.
Okay. I see color. I know other people don't. I see color.
But that's a good thing. You know what? That is a good thing about this movie. And that I didn't notice that, or even
I'm not colorblind.
No, but I didn't even think about this in the first movie because I guess I was too young to like. This thing was like, oh, this is not right. They actually used Asian actors for the Asian characters.
That's good, dude.
Yeah, right. And then like they used I don't know, I want to say that like it was an international project from what I understand. Like,
no way, really? I had no idea.
I think they had a Japanese character play the Japanese role, and
that's bad.
Chinese, not 100% everybody's ethnicity.
Everyone's legit then. Everyone's legit.
Yeah, like I even think Kano.
No. Is there a Mexican? Is there a Mexican character?
Well, it wasn't a Mexican character.
Chito or some shit like that. No.
It wasn't a Mexican character, and
that's more. Oh, that's racist. Why? Because they probably built a border or wall to prevent the Mexican character from fighting in the Mortal Kombat tournament, right?
In the wastelands of Outworld where I cannot follow.
But you know what? If there would be a Mexican character, like who would be like
El Chapo, bro? He would kill all of.
Well, yeah. Now in Mortal Kombat 11, there's like all RoboCop and all this.
There's sure RoboCop. There's RoboCop
in the video game.
Wow.
So anyway,
do kids even know about RoboCop? I know there was a remake of it, but I don't think it was that popular. No. Is there an Arnold Schwarzenegger one? Terminator one.
In the movie, no. In the video game, yeah, the new video.
Is it really? Wow, dude, I'm really out of touch. I'm really out of touch with video games, to be honest.
You're out of touch with life.
That's true too. That's true too.
But so, how did you come up with your first time getting introduced to Mortal Kombat?
Oh my lord, dude. Well, to be honest, I guess first let's talk about martial arts, right? For sure I like Ninja Turtles. Martial arts. Ninja Turtles, Power Rangers. I can't really remember that, dude. The Green Ranger, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then Mortal Kombat, dude, they incorporated martial arts into it and stuff. To be honest, shit. I don't remember if it was like a videotape that we rented from Blockbuster. Remember Blockbuster, bro? I don't remember if it was something we rented from that or what, but I just remember I really liked the first one. The second one, I remember.
You never played the video game?
Hey, bro, we didn't have that kind of money, bro. I know you did. Okay, we didn't have that kind of money, bro. All right. I remember going to my cousin's place, and I think it was on Sega. Remember Sega, bro? I think Mortal Kombat was on Sega.
I had it on Super Nintendo.
Huh?
But yeah, it was on Sega. It was on Sega.
It wasn't. I mean, Nintendo bought off Sega, so this was really back in the day. Then
it was on Sega and I think it was more violent on Sega.
Oh yeah. I think so too, dude. But like, so this was like the original ones. You know what I mean? But that's what I remember. I do remember. And granted, and I'm not talking cousins like my cousin Diego and stuff. I'm talking about my cousins that like were 10 years older than me. And so they had.
How old were you?
Shit. So if I was like 5, they were probably like 15. You know what I mean? So they had those video games and stuff. And I remember like, oh, hell yeah, Thanksgiving, Christmas, fuck yeah. You know, hey, can I play your game and stuff? And like, yeah, all right, cool. And so, but I think Sega was still its own thing. So that's what I remember. And I could be totally wrong because maybe it wasn't Sega. But yeah, if you're saying it's Sega, then cool.
It was on Sega.
But I do remember it being a Nintendo eventually because I think I had a Nintendo 64. And I know this is old school, bro. This is like in the 90s still, right? And then having a Mortal Kombat game and trying to beat that. After that, dude, I really get into video games. But anyways, I remember the second part though. I remember having to order it on something, dude. I guess we had cable at the time. I know my dad would always be about like, well, we have like 12 months for free or blah, blah, or something. So we just had it like during that time period. And then I would always save my money. So I remember the second part, I'm like, I'll pay for it. Can we see part 2? I remember even paying for it. Well, I gave my dad the money and then, all right. And seeing part 2, and it was all right. And it would run for 24 hours on some cable network or some shit like that, dude. So that's all I remember, bro. But it was disappointing. I just remember what's his name? Jack Cage or something like that. Not Johnny.
Johnny Cage.
Who's the guy with the metal arm?
That's Jax.
I just remember him, and he goes. I'm like, oh shit, dude. I was expecting more from that movie though, but it's all good. It's because I remember the first movie, bro. It ends with Lord. What's his name?
Raiden.
Lord Raider, dude.
Raiden.
Raiden. I'm drunk, dude. Lord Raiden, dude. Yeah. Well, I remember the. I just remember
the Las Vegas Raiders showing up and they scored a touchdown.
Raiders, the LA Knights, bro. They show up and they just conquer. Nah, bro. I remember the first movie. Oh my gosh, dude, I forgot all these characters' name. I just remember he saves his brother's soul in the first one, right?
Oh, spoiler alert!
Is that on this recent movie, bro? I don't know. I haven't seen the recent movie. Bro.
No, this whole movie has a different story.
Nah, it's all good. So I just remember in the second, or in the end of the first one, where Lord Raider, right? Lord Raiden, bro. And you know what's sad? He's my favorite character, Lord Raiden. And I can't even remember his name. He's my favorite character, though. And he just tells his team, "Are you guys ready?" Yeah. And then, it's like, oh shit, it just ends so badass. So I just thought, wow, part 2 is gonna be badass. And
he doesn't. Then you don't even remember that part because he doesn't say, "Are you guys ready?"
All right, what does he say then, motherfucker? What did he say?
It's one of my favorite parts too. Like, but what Raiden says is like Shao Kahn is the guy that shows up, and then they're looking at him from the sky.
It's a big motherfucker.
Yeah, like, you weak, pathetic fools. Yo, I come for your souls or something. I don't know.
Yeah, come for your souls. And then Jesus Christ is the only one who belongs to, something like that, right?
No.
Oh, doesn't say that? Oh, okay, my bad.
Raiden says,
Jesus Christ owns my soul. It's all good. All right,
Raiden looks up from his hat like this. He goes, "Can we talk about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?"
Oh my goodness, that was good. That was perfect, dude.
I have a pamphlet.
Oh my God.
What he says is not, "Are you ready?" He says, he goes, and this is my favorite part. One of my favorite parts. He goes, "I don't think so." And then like lightning in his eyes.
Yeah. Weak, pathetic fools, I've come for your souls.
I don't think so.
Well, anyways, I think you're more attached. I think you're more attached to the movie I think you're more attached to the movies than the game.
Round 2.
Yeah, I guess I am. The original, yeah.
Yeah, because
I guess with the game, don't get me wrong, I was competitive as hell in the game, dude. To be honest, I don't remember if it was Sega, Nintendo 64, or
were you ever like told you can't play it, like not allowed to play it?
My parents didn't know shit, dude. You know what I mean? I would save my own money, and then I'd be, I want to buy this. They wouldn't evaluate. I know in today they tell parents, make sure you know what content your kids are looking at. My parents didn't give a damn, dude. If I had the money and as long as they didn't have to pay for it and I saved up my allowance, I guess, they didn't give a damn. You know
and I want to talk about like that, about video game violence. But when I first got introduced to Mortal Kombat, I had the Super Nintendo. My cousin had the Super Nintendo.
Oh, shit.
And we always had the same games. But then all of a sudden, like, there was some secret stuff going on in my cousin's house. Like, oh no, you can't say anything. You can't say anything. We're gonna show you something, but you can't say anything. And so we're like, okay. So they put the game in and they start playing, and I'm like, oh, what is this? We're like, oh, and then like they do the fatality. And I remember doing it, but they do a fatality. I'm like, oh my god! Oh my god! What is that? What is like this is? And
hey, B up, right, left, A, boom, and you got it, bro.
Up, back, Y.
up, back. Hey, bro.
No, but so we get caught. We get caught playing the game, and my aunt knew, like my cousin had it, but my parents didn't know about this game. And I remember my mom walking in and was like, ¿Qué están viendo? ¿Qué están haciendo? What are you guys doing? And we're like, oh,
no, nada, nomás, novelas.
Yeah, like, ¿qué es esto? ¿Qué es este mugrero? Like, what is this shit? And so I get caught, like, I'm not allowed to play. And so whenever I go visit my cousin, like, we, like, always would play, like, Super Nintendo, Mario, and all that, and try to beat each other. But
you're playing Mario Kart.
Well, no, it's like, she would tell me, and I still remember, vale más que no estés jugando ese juego and I won't say my cousin's name, pero vale más que no estés jugando ese juego. Which is like, you better not be playing that video game.
Yeah.
But okay. And then any chance we could, real quick, just like one or two, real quick. And so I remember like we would sneak into it, and finally my parents gave in. They were like, okay, he's not going crazy from playing the game. So let's buy it for him. I think he understands that it's a video game.
But he did riot the Capitol, though, right? Because of the game.
Yeah, I stormed it.
I'm just joking. I don't know if you want to cut that out. I was just joking.
I don't. At that point, really, nobody look at me. You think I'm storming anything right now?
Oh shit!
So I remember when they finally bought it for me, how excited I was. They're like, oh man, I have it. And then like I think like 2 weeks later, the second one came out. I was like, oh, it's outdated. But it doesn't matter. Dude, if I could still have Mortal Kombat 1 right now, I would play it every single day.
Hey, bro, that's true, actually. So I do want to get into that. So, because you still keep up with games. What do you have, an Xbox? Dude, to be honest, I have no idea. I'm still stuck on an Xbox One. What do they even have? I don't even really know. What's the new Xbox?
I have the
Xbox 5?
Xbox One. I have Xbox One.
Yeah, but I had an Xbox One back in like the early 2000s. So is
because you're thinking an Xbox 3, an Xbox. You're just thinking of Xbox.
Yeah,
and there was Xbox 360, and then there was an Xbox One.
So what do they have today? Because to me, it wasn't an Xbox One back like fucking 2012.
No, just recently there's there's different versions of the Xbox.
Or is there like the iPhone, like you know how now there's an iPhone 10, it's an iPhone, so it's an Xbox One 3. I don't know.
No, it's an Xbox XS now.
Okay.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
Well, what do you have? An Xbox or PlayStation? Dude, I remember playing. So, okay, hey, bro, I don't know if you remember they want to bring this up. Back in like 3rd grade, 4th grade, and I don't know if this was an El Paso thing or what. And I know you as a teacher now, you would be like, that's so stupid. The district invested into PlayStations, and because we were all low income, so they're all, hey, we're gonna take turns and everyone getting a PlayStation, right? So they invested into buying PlayStations, right? And then we're gonna give you video games so that you could increase your vocabulary and writing. So there were supposed to be like video games. So you would rent out these PlayStations for like a week or two. You would take them home, and then you were supposed to play. You were supposed to play these PlayStation games, right, to increase your vocabulary. Well, guess what? Everyone did.
Test your might.
Mortal Kombat.
Well, basically, dude. So I remember even asking my parents, "Can we go to Blockbuster and rent this game?" They're like, "Yeah." Like they didn't give a damn, dude. Like they're, oh, the school lent that to you. Yeah. You don't have to do that shit. Just pick whatever game you want.
Brutality.
So that is stupid.
I remember, dude, like Dante's I guess was it Dante's Inferno? I know that's a book too and shit, but like Dante, that was he would go into hell. He was half demon, half something.
Oh, God of War.
Yeah, something like that, dude. I remember me and my sister playing Mega Man and all this stuff, dude, and it was so stupid. Like no one would ever really use the.
Hey, teacher, I really feel like I've learned so much from this.
Yeah, and then be like, oh,
can I get like another? Can I get an extension? Like,
I read a lot. Trust me, I read a lot from the video games I ran in Blockbuster. Dude, this is old school because it's Blockbuster, right? Oh, I learned a lot. Hey, I really did have to read. You know what helped me with my vocabulary, bro? Playing the Pokemon game, bro, because I really did have to read to understand what the hell was going on.
No, yeah, because like it was more reading than.
Yeah, anything. Dude, there's no voice in that. So like I really. And then my mom, if I would ever ask her, what does this word mean? Look it up in the dictionary. Mother, like, and I would actually look it up on the dictionary because I have no idea what the hell this game is talking about if I don't know what this one word means. You know what I mean? So it's like shit.
Speaking of that, like, you know what I hated is when we were like given like spelling words, or I had to like spell something.
Spell them out, and it's like, ma'am, in Microsoft Word, it corrects you.
The thing is, like, no, what I really hated is that they would say, like, I needed help spelling a word. It was like, hey, how do you spell punch? It's like, oh, well, look it up in the dictionary.
Oh, I hated that, dude.
I need to know how to spell it. Look it up in the dictionary. We'll sound it out. Well, if I can sound it out and figure it out, then I
wouldn't ask you.
Yeah, or be asking in the first place.
Hey, so do you tell your kids now if they ask you, how do you spell
look it up in the dictionary?
Google it. Do you tell them now to Google it?
Yeah, they say just Siri it. Hey, Siri.
How do you spell punch? Oh, my gosh.
Okay, Google.
Hey, bro, but honestly, there was a lot of math teachers that back in the day, you're not going to be carrying a calculator in your pocket. And then fucking 10 years later, that's exactly what we're doing. We're carrying a calculator in our pocket. You know
yeah, and you know what? Guess what? The people that are doing math work are using calculators. For efficiency. Who would have thought?
Yeah, it's true, dude. Or even if you have all these complex formulas, they have softwares that you just punch in the numbers and they just calculate it for you.
Yeah, it was like you have all these like formula that you have to follow. but really, when you get a job, you just
punch it in. You know what I mean? There. Now, if you're really advanced, then you understand how to do the formulas on Excel and all that shit. But
even then, doing it on Excel, it's right there for you.
Yeah,
you just punch in the numbers in the right spot. Guess what? How you make a mistake on Excel? You put it in the wrong box. Put it in the right box.
So yeah. So the value is knowing how to do the actual formula on Excel, though. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
I just wanted to talk about Mortal Kombat.
Oh shit! Let's go back to Mortal Kombat. Anyways, back in 1992, dude, 92 to us it doesn't sound that long, but it's pretty a long damn time. You know what I'm saying?
It was. So, who was your favorite character again? Johnny Cage.
Lord Vader.
Raiden.
Raiden.
Mine was Scorpion, and then it was
Get over here!
Yeah, dude. That was
Oh shit, dude! Finish him, dude. Fuck, dude.
Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter?
Ooh, dude, Street Fighter. Dude, well, okay, it depends. In terms of video games, Street Fighter was badass. I would pick Street Fighter, and then above that, remember House of shit. Was it House of Dead? Remember where you would like kill zombies?
Oh yeah, that was an arcade game though, right?
Yeah. Ah, shit. Was it House of Dead? I don't remember.
Carnival.
Yeah, some shit like that, dude. Shit, but between Mortal Kombat and
Resident
Street
Evil.
Fighter, no, it wasn't Resident Evil though. It was like
okay. In terms of Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter, you're saying Street Fighter?
Video game wise, I would pick Street Fighter.
What about movie wise? Let's go movie wise.
No,
Mortal Kombat 1.
I don't even think I've seen a Street Fighter movie. So
you never seen a Street Fighter movie?
Is there a Street Fighter movie?
Yes, with Jean-Claude Van Damme. Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Oh shit! Nah, then I haven't seen it. So Mortal Kombat.
Dang, that's crazy. That was a good one too, but it was awkward too.
Is it on Netflix? I'll watch it.
I don't even know if you can find. I don't know where you can find it now.
Oh,
it's definitely
shit,
not. I could be wrong, but dang, you should watch it. We should find it and watch it together. Okay, let's think of another one. Have you ever played Killer Instinct?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Dude, I'm old school, dude. I've played like your common ones, Super Mario Brothers, Sonic, bro. I remember that.
Killer Instinct is as old as it gets.
Yeah, shit. Oh, fucking Soul Calibur and shit.
Soul Calibur.
That wasn't
Final
even on
Fantasy.
Sega. That was on Dreamcast, I think. Wasn't that? Or wasn't
Dreamcast? The worst.
That's old school, dude. Because I think Sega bought off Dreamcast, and then Nintendo bought off fucking Sega and shit, dude. But I remember Sonic being on Sega, dude. So
yeah, well, Sonic made Sega.
Yeah, dude.
That's really the one that came out the most.
Yeah, dude. And Tails, I remember Tails was my favorite character and shit, or Knuckles or some shit like that, dude.
All right, well, this has been a good conversation. We know that you are not very good at your Mortal Kombat video game.
I'm not, bro. I just remember the movie. I was high at 5 years old.
Well, dude, okay. Whenever you watch this movie, it's really, really good.
All I want to know, okay, Lord Vader. Oh, what's his name? Raiden. Lord Raiden comes in. What's his name? Chu Chong Chang.
Okay, that's funny they just said that because they do make fun of the name.
Oh, they do. So they're racist. All right, good.
There's a little bit of the isms with the name.
Okay. All right. Johnny Cage comes out. As long as them, and then oh my god, dude, he's the main character, dude. You know the guy with the red pants. What's his name? What's his real name, or the character's name?
The guy with the red pants.
Yeah, he's the main guy. Okay, the guy who in the first Mortal Kombat back in the 90s, where he
Liu Kang,
the guy to save his brother's soul. Huh? Liu Kang. Yeah. The guy who actually does the fireball. He does a Mario Brothers fireball, right?
Yeah, Liu Kang. Raiden is there.
Scorpion
shows up. This is everything I'm gonna tell you. It's in the preview.
All right then.
Sub-Zero, Scorpion, Liu Kang, Shang Tsung. There's a lot of other big ones that come out that I don't want to say because it's spoiler. Kano's there. A lot of good ones that come out.
All right.
And you know what? That's as much as I'm gonna say because that's what you see in the preview. I'm not gonna say any more because there's a lot of surprises on the characters.
That's fair enough.
And they were good, man. The ones that showed up, they were good.
They were good? No. Yeah,
they stayed true to story, true to the video game. It was bad.
Did you ever like so that's good. I'm happy.
Finish him.
Anyway, Mortal Kombat, new movie.
Mortal Kombat.
Good. Watch it if you haven't watched
Mortal Kombat.
Get yourself an HBO Max.
Finish him.
Trust your might. Say another one. Say another one. Say another one.
Ah, shit. That's all I know, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Because you don't play the video games. Flawless victory.
Ah, flawless.
Flawless victory.
Say another one. Say another one. Say another one.
I don't know, bro. That's all I got.
You weak, pathetic fools, and come for your soul.
Well done.
That's from the movie. Your soul is mine.
Outstanding.
Pinchy disturbed over here, dude. Shit.
What's another one? Oh!
Tell us.
Whoopsie! You remember that? No? You don't remember? Whoopsie!
That sounds like a Mario shit, dude.
Okay, so there was like a secret little thing, like if you hit an uppercut just right, like I think when somebody's in air or just like a perfect uppercut that sends the guy flying, there was some real life person, like the face of a real life person. I think he worked on the video game or something. He would pop out from the side of the screen and go, whoopsie! And then pop back up. And that was the goal. Like when you're fighting somebody, was to get yourself a whoopsie.
Oh shit, that's badass, dude.
Dude, I bet if I called Jen and I told her that, she would know. She's a huge fan of Mortal Kombat. Too.
Really? Shit.
Yeah, hardcore. She loves playing that game.
That's badass, dude. We gotta play that shit, dude.
Let's do it. Let's do a live podcast one day playing that.
Yeah, we'll just play Mortal Kombat, dude. We'll see who's better.
Me.
I just press A all the time, dude. That's all I do.
I just sweep your legs, sweep your legs, sweep your legs.
Shit. Well, then I just jump. B, 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 B.
And with that said, actually, before we close out, I do want to say one thing. Do you think playing violent video games will alter your direction in life? Will it make you violent and act in that way? Nah.
Bunch of bullshit. I mean, it's a bunch of bullshit. Dude, we grew up with like doing violent things, but we knew morality of, there's one thing about doing something in video games, and then there's another thing about doing it in real life. And like we know, like, all right, that's wrong. I'm sure did you play Grand Theft Auto?
Yep.
Do you remember that game? I play Grand Theft Auto. Now, do I go, I'm just gonna steal a vehicle because I did that on a video game? Like, well, no, like, okay, it's fun or cool. I guess it's cool to or fun, I guess, to live out if that's a fantasy. I'm gonna say live out your fantasy. That's even if it's a fantasy, right? To live it out in a video game. But then in real life, you're not gonna do it because it's like, you're not that, unless you're really stupid to not be able to differentiate what's, reality from a video game and then reality from the real life and not know that there's consequences and stuff like that. Now, granted, are you going to walk, because this happens to me, at least here in West Texas, for whatever reason, people leave their cars on and then get off. And do I think I could easily steal that car? Yeah. Do I act on it? No. But I'm all like, if I really wanted to, I could.
Yeah.
It's a funny thought, but I don't do it because I know, there's no way, because I just think logically, there's no way it's going to get Grand Theft Auto level where I'm going to steal that car and then the whole SWAT team's going to come after me. Like, in reality, I'll get maybe like 3-4 miles and then the whole fucking police force will catch me and that's it.
Yeah, so I'm going to steal this car and I'm going to get 1 star. But if
I'll get like 2 stars at most.
They're just going to forget about me.
I wouldn't even get to 5 stars, bro. I wouldn't even make it to CNN News. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and even if I do,
doesn't go away. Like,
even if I do, who cares? I just get like 3 minutes of fame and no one gives a damn after that. You know what I mean?
Like I will go through life going, oh, I can Grand Theft Auto that right now. Or I can be like, I would Hadouken you right now if I could. but I don't, because you know what? I know that it's dumb.
Yeah. It's an entertaining thought, but
yeah. And also,
you won't get as far as you will with Grand Theft Auto. And then, of course, in Grand Theft Auto, you're going to take way more risks than you would in real life. You know,
well, it's not even about like if like can I get away with it? It's just like knowing like no, it's not right. Like
yeah, it's not right.
You're not gonna go and whoopsie somebody.
And even if you could, like, it's like, could I really knock this guy out with a whoopsie? You know?
Yeah, it's like no, he's probably gonna keep my ass too. He's probably gonna avoid the whole thing.
Yeah.
But I've not like I was talking to Jen like after playing and like mindlessly playing hours of this game of Mortal Kombat. I never once said yes. I'm gonna go throw a spear through someone, through someone or like. I don't know, whatever. I'm not gonna go hurt someone. Yeah. I'm not gonna commit this violence.
I don't know if you ever played Underground Racing and stuff. I remember playing that game. I'm not gonna just be in the red lights like let's race, motherfucker. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Definitely, yeah. I'm not gonna. So I think if you have a good backing, like a good support group of either parents or somebody that cares about you is teaching you right from wrong. You know that whatever you watch on TV or whatever you play on video games, it's either right or wrong. And also, you're not going to don't do it in the real life. It's not real life, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's this, don't get me wrong, there's a small percentage of kids that might get influenced to be like, oh, well, this is real life, but
that's because they have some other underlying line.
Yeah, more than likely, I think so. But then that begs the question, okay, so should we sacrifice everything for 1% of people? You know what I mean? But then same thing, okay, well, 1% of people are going to overeat McDonald's, so should we ban McDonald's for everyone? You know what I mean? So, it's with everything. Okay, well, this one's going to be higher. 10% of people who get drunk with beer. So we ban beer for everyone. And granted, maybe it's like 30%, but the majority of us know how to get drunk at home. So because of the pandemic.
And record a podcast.
and record a podcast. You know what I mean? So it's like, I mean, everything, don't get me wrong, everything will have an extreme. Someone will always take to extreme something.
Yeah, I mean, even with religion, they do that. So even with good things, or not even not just religion, but like even with something that's good, they take it to the extreme and make it bad.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I mean,
that's just the question I really wanted to talk about because obviously Mortal Kombat is a violent game. It's a violent movie, but I don't know. I watched it, and I played the video game, but once it's off. To me, I'm like, I'm okay with it. And then I'm going to go hug a puppy or something.
Oh, dude, I got to go see my puppy, dude. Let me see.
All right. So with that said, the conversation is se acabó.
Se acabó.
But I don't
Finish it.
I want to know what people think. Let me know what you guys think about the movie.
Put it in the comments.
Put it in the comments. Think about the video games. Think about this conversation. And you know what? Subscribe. Like, share the video. Who knows, man? We need some help to get get to those 100 subscribers.
Yeah, dude. We don't change that
URL, dude.
The URL.
Stupid URL. Another podcast, Jorge and Worm. What are you gonna say?
Ooh, finish him. That's all I know, bro. Go watch Mortal Kombat, motherfucker.
Go watch Mortal Kombat. It's a badass movie. We're not even sponsored to tell you to go watch Mortal Kombat.
We're not sponsored for anything.
No, we haven't been lately, but we should be. With that said, another podcast down the drain. Oh, bye. Oh, wait. Jerry be weird. Play some video game.
Weird, dude.